And welcome to my YouTube channel, Part 8. We're identifying each week or at the end of each week what went on and finding more clues so we'll be prepared, won't be shocked when the crash happens, and we'll know it will be pretty close to when it does happen. Now, this is our 8th segment. I'm going to do a little something different today. It's my birthday. And I only say that because I just want to emphasize that I've been on this earth now for 75 years, been in the market for 50 years, and I've never heard so much crap in the stock market as I heard this week. It's unbelievable. Let me explain what's going on. It is just total garbage, lying. Now let's start with this. Listen to this here. Let me play this clip to you.
This is not a market top, and frankly, not a bubble.
Not a bubble. Well, my God, no bubble. How can that be? We have $4 trillion in massive deficit spending. We have $7 trillion in stimulus spending. We have liquidity injection, $126 billion a month to purchase treasuries to keep rates down, $100 billion a month for stock buybacks, $120 billion a month to monetize corporate debt, in other words, buy their debt so they have cash and they can live, and $215 billion a month to purchase bank debt to keep the banks alive. Oh, but there's no bubble. Are you nuts? Oh, listen to this one here.
The consumer's in really solid shape.
Wow.
And so the consumer is flush with cash.
Well, the consumer's so flush with cash, then I want to know something. How come the credit cards, 48% of them are making minimum payments? That's how they're buying stuff. They have no cash. That's another lie. Historic auto debt, $1.3 trillion. Historic student debt, $1.5 trillion. Mortgage debt, $10 trillion. Credit card, $1.1 trillion. Are you kidding me? 48% are making their credit card payments late, just putting down minimum payment. 43% use credit cards to meet their monthly debt. After they pay all their payments, they have nothing left because they're not getting any raises. What a bunch of crap. 35% interest increase over the last 10 years to $104 billion since 2008. They're paying $104 billion more. What are you, nuts? Auto loans, student loans, those debts are growing faster than their income. Oh, but they're doing fine. Unbelievable, isn't it? Now I'm going to show you something else. Listen to the folks on Business Talk.
Your point has always been if you get a significant dip in big tech, you buy that dip.
Oh, yeah, buy that dip. Buy that dip. Buy the dip. How do you know where to buy the dip? How do you know you're going to buy it and it doesn't go back down? Buy the dip. Really? Okay. This is what we've been hearing all day today. All day yesterday. Buy the dip. Why? Because all these guys on these financial TV programs, they have big tech. They're Varney or the rest of them. They own Microsoft. They own all the big tech. Let me show you something. Look at this. Come to my chart. See, what we're buying is A&F. Why would I buy Apple? I'm shorting Apple. They want me to buy that dip when it's all red. My color-coded chart, which I'm the only one that has it, shows all red. Institutions are pulling money out. Look at this. We're buying Goldman Sachs. It's green. They want me to go and buy eBay at a dip. What are you, nuts? I'm buying Vegas casinos. You want me to go buy Apple compared to Vegas, where it's going up? What are you, nuts? Buy on the dip? KRE. We're buying the small mid-cap banks. We're shorting Tesla. We're buying the airlines. We're shorting Amazon. What are you, nuts, buying the dip? Don't listen to them. Don't listen to these people. There is no economic boom going on. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just amazing. Let's talk a little bit about stimulus. Stimulus does not work. It does not work. It does nothing. All stimulus does is build debt. They're all full of crap. They're awful. I know. I've been doing this for so long. Don't mean to be upset, but this week was nuts. Stimulus misdirects money. The government is so inept and so crooked. When they take the money, these politicians, it's all payoffs. It doesn't go somewhere where it's going to grow the economy or do productivity. You want to take money and put it somewhere where productivity increases, wages go up, spending goes up, and the economy grows. Stimulus does not do anything about increasing consumption. Not at all. Because remember, when they pay for stimulus, when they do a stimulus of $2 trillion, $5 trillion, whatever they want to do, And remember, all the stimulus bills with FDR and Obama and Baby Bush all failed. All failed, those stimulus. It's a bunch of nonsense. Stimulus does not increase consumption. What stimulus does is debt. And here's what the government does. They're going to give $2 trillion, okay, $1.9 trillion. Where do they get the money from? They go to the bank. And they ask the people that have the bank, have savings. They go to savers, say, hey, take your savings out of the bank and buy a treasury. And then what happens is there's no money left at the bank. That means what other money is left at the bank, savings so little, they don't want to run on it, so they raise rates. So a guy wants to start a business, an entrepreneur, and startup businesses is the backbone of our country. He can't start a business because he's going to get a loan. They want too much interest rate. They want too much interest. Why? Because there's too little money left. Because the government came in and made an offer to all the savers, give me your money. That's called crowding out. What are you, nuts? That kills the economy. Stimulus packages kills jobs. What are you going to do? All you're going to hear now is the market's going to go up again because of stimulus, because they're going to go out and do infrastructure. And what are they going to do? They're going to paint bridges. They're going to paint bridges orange. Ever notice the bridges always paint them orange? You know the thing about stimulus? You know what they love, the politicians? The big signs. The big signs where it says, Joe Suckface Congressman built this bridge. Joe Dumbhead Congressman built this ice skating rink. That's what they want. They want their name on a sign. But when that bridge is painted and it's done and it's over, the guy goes back to his house and sits on the couch, waiting for hope he gets another job. That's stupid. Let's take the money and give it to entrepreneurs to build startup businesses where we have sustainable jobs. This is nuts. So today was my birthday, so I thought I'd do something different. They are lying like hell. So, anyways, that's the truth I just gave you. We're close. We're very close to this crash. And always remember, before any crash, you got to have at least 10% corrections in the NASDAQ. You got to have those, or you don't get the crash. That's a great signal to look for. I'm going to talk about more signals next week. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you hit subscribe, and please share this and hit like, and listen to my radio show every day on my YouTube channel. It's on Coast to Coast. I'll see you on the charts.